Hello everyone, my name is Tomasz and this is the very first weekly portion of Frames Photography News. We basically went through hundreds of photography-related articles on the internet and we selected for you these 6 most significant stories, so you don't have to waste your time. This is the very first time I'm recording this news segment, so you can only imagine how nervous I am. Anyway, let's dive straight into the news. Stunning photos of the Aurora nights as far south as New Mexico. According to Petapixel, an intense electromagnetic storm created an awesome show of northern lights as far south as Arizona last week, piquing the interest of photographers across North America. Even in Canada, it's unusual to get the glorious multicolor display that the Aurora Borealis puts on. And Ontario-based Petapixel reader Raghuvamsh Shavali sent in his spectacular photo of this phenomenon. In the early hours of March 24th, between midnight and 2 a.m., I received a notification on the Aurora forecast website indicating an Aurora activity level of 7 out of 10. For March 24th, 25th and 26th, Shavali said. Immediately, I looked up at the sky. I noticed faint stripes in the distance. I drove towards the outskirts of town and witnessed a breathtaking display of the northern lights. Montreal's Evergon, bad boy of Canadian photography, wins Governor General's Award. According to Montreal Gazette, the photographer and Concordia Professor Emeritus has become something of an icon for his vast, playful oeuvre of homoerotic images. Montreal photographer Evergon, who won a Governor General's Award for artistic achievement in visual and media arts, is seen at his studio in Montreal on Tuesday, March 28, 2023. "I am sort of a big wingless fairy," said Evergon. He was, by the way, born as Albert J. Land. "I leave room for fantasy and magic in this post-Trumpian age because I think it's a way to exist. Often, fantasy is a moment of freedom. We don't exactly live in a non-hostile world, so it could be an escape. But I am pretty grounded." Kenko Tokina now makes a red dot sight for your telephoto lenses. According to Petapixel, Kenko Tokina has started selling a red dot sight that allows photographers to quickly check their shooting range or track a moving subject that might be difficult to see when using a particularly long telephoto lens. The SZ Super Telefinder attaches to a camera's hot shoe and projects a red dot that has an adjustable set of 10 brightness levels. The color of the dot can't be changed and will always appear red. The red dot sight doesn't have any kind of electronic connection with the camera, meaning it will work with any brand, that's good news, and simply designed to be a better way to track subjects more easily, a task that is difficult when using particularly long telephoto lenses. The new Laowa 28mm f1.2 is a super fast and compact travel lens. According to Petapixel, Venus Optics has announced a new Laowa Argus 28mm f1.2 prime lens for full-frame cameras. Built as the fastest 28mm for full-frame on the market, the new lens is available for Leica L, Nikon Z or Nikon Z, Sony E and Canon RF mounts. Venus Optics positions the new Laowa Argus 28mm f1.2 FF as a modern take on the classic and versatile 28mm focal length that is capable of rendering high levels of sharpness and can work as an excellent everyday lens as well as a solid travel optic. This lens features a construction of 13 elements arranged into 7 groups, which includes 2 extra low dispersion elements and 2 ultra high refractive index lenses. It has an aperture range of f1.2 through f16 via a 13-bladed aperture diagram.
This photography news roundup is brought to you by Frames Magazine and the Frames Photography app.
The series Toy Stories focuses on children around the world showcasing their toy collections. According to Bored Panda, Italian photographer Gabriele Galimberti's Toy Stories project is a heartwarming collection of photographs that captures the joy, innocence and wonder of childhood. For nearly 2 years, Galimberti traveled the globe to photograph children from over 50 countries and their favorite toys. From Texas to India, Malawi to China, Iceland to Fiji, Galimberti's portraits offer a glimpse into the lives and dreams of children around the world. Through his lens, Galimberti shows that toys not only provide entertainment, but also serve as a reflection of a child's background, family and culture. Pep Williams Photography Exhibition Behind Bars. According to Malibu Times, the Malibu Arts Commission is pleased to showcase artist Pep Williams at the Malibu City Gallery located at Malibu City Hall. The opening reception took place on Sunday, March 26. In 2017, photographer Pep Williams had the opportunity to photograph inmates at the Chakawala Valley State Prison and Ironwood State Prison in Bliss, California. In his photographs, Mr. Williams portrays these men's lives with dignity and humanity, even in harsh setting and in the shadow of difficult pasts, and discovered a functioning social world and individual wisdom from men he met in prison. Why did the camera lens break up with the tripod? Because it found someone better to focus on. Did you know that Kodak is the company that actually invented the first digital camera in 1975? It weighed about 8 pounds and had a resolution of, get ready, 0.01 megapixels. However, Kodak ultimately failed to capitalize on this groundbreaking invention, as the company's business model was heavily reliant on selling film, and they were hesitant to invest in digital technology that could potentially cannibalize their core business. This ultimately led to Kodak's decline and bankruptcy in the early 2010s. Finally, I thought it would be a wonderful idea to end each weekly photography news segment, well, with a great photograph by one of the members of the Frames online photo community. Today, I would like to leave you for a few seconds with an image called Cloud Forest 2 by Bernd Stanger. Have a wonderful week, everyone.